Habarigani, Kujichagulia, self-determination. So today is day 2 of Kwanzaa, and the principle is Kujichagulia, meaning self-determination. This particular principle is one that I remember a lot as a child. See, I went to an all-black Catholic school from the ages of preschool to 8th grade, or the grades, preschool to 8th grade, and during Kwanzaa we had to recite the principles. And so when you get to Kujichagulia, there was always laughters because we were childish and immature. Um, but self-determination, Kujichagulia, to define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, speak for ourselves, and stand up for ourselves. This principle is perhaps one of the most defining principles for me as an activist. How do we do these things? How do we define ourselves, self-identify, and not let anyone else tell us who we are, and yet be informed by our community? How do we name ourselves, create for ourselves, speak for ourselves, and stand up? There are often times where, particularly marginalized communities or communities of color or queer communities or trans communities, people try and speak up and stand up for the whole community, and we're not given the right or the permission to do so. I think when thinking about this principle, I'm reminded that we are the only ones who could do it. We are the only ones who could speak up, stand up, define for ourselves, and create for ourselves who we are. We have to be self-determined to do that. Speak up. Oftentimes we are silenced by the many things that happen to our communities, whether it's violence, whether it's unemployment, whether it's the attempt to completely erase us as our community, and the attempt to completely erase us from history. It is easier for us to be quiet than to speak up. And this principle challenges us to speak up and to stand up. We have a duty and a responsibility to not only speak up, stand up, self-define, and create for ourselves, but also for our children, and also for those who aren't able or aren't willing or aren't aware that they have the ability, that they have the opportunity, that they have the duty to do so for themselves. So with that, my challenge for us all today is Kujichagulia, which is self-determination, define for ourselves, name for ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves, and stand up. Only we could do that.